Back on the Chamber Report as we continue with our member profiles. Brand new member of the Anoka Area Chamber of Commerce, and boy, this is a company that literally could save your life, let alone they're critical to things you might want to do, maybe some projects. We're going to talk about that from a public standpoint, but also from a business standpoint as well. Who are these people? This is Chris and Lacey Mayen. They are with Eagle Eye Utility Locating. Welcome to the Chamber. Welcome to the show.
Oh, thank you.
All right, so let's get into it. So Eagle Eye Utility Locating, Lacey kind of says it, but still there's a lot more that people need to know. So what does the Eagle Eye Utility Locating do, and how is it different from 811?
So we are a private utility locating company. So a lot of times people think call before you dig, they call 811, and then they're surprised to hear that they need to hire a private utility locator. That's where we come in. So 811 will locate your public utilities. Think about things from, the street to your house, electric. Think about Comcast or gas or energy. Things that are private would be house to garage, detached garages, invisible fence. What else?
Pools, anything that's secondary that's coming out of the house is considered private. Anything that's not provided from the provider itself is going to be considered private, and you're going to need that to be marked out when you're digging.
And when you guys join and we sit down and we always do an orientation, and you guys, part of it is educating chamber staff, because we need to know who and what they have to offer, so that when we get phone calls from people, we can say, hey, we got the perfect member for you. I did not think or realize about all those other things. I figured 811, boom, I'm covered. But that is not necessarily the case. So, Chris, why is it important to locate private utilities before digging?
Well, the number one thing is safety.
Right.
You could be digging in the ground and you dig into an electrical line, and that's the end of you. You could get electrocuted or worse, or could pass away from it. And also, it's damage prevention. You think of your underground utilities, the secondary part is your own assets and everything. Each asset is worth money, and it costs money to replace those. So you could go from, a simple fix of $10 to up to $50,000 for a sanitary sewer.
Right, and it's just not worth it, people. It just isn't. Safety, obviously, is number one, and that's what Eagle Eye Utility Locating is going to give you that peace of mind and heart and soul that, okay, we're going to do this the right way. And my dad, and this makes me sound so old, but my dad told me long ago, right tool for the right job, right people for the right job. And that's what Eagle Eye Utility Locating can give you. They are the right people for the right job. Because if you think I'm digging through, I'm going to end up with a yard full of 500 holes, and I still don't know if I hit everything, but they will be able to do that. Lacey, what are some common private utility lines that 811 won't mark? You mentioned them again, and these people want to know it.
Yeah, so as I mentioned, you're going to think of things like your irrigation system, septic systems. Very common in this area in Anoka County is detached garages.
Right.
So you think about your electricity from your house to your garage. Not so common would probably be pools, but people do have them around here.
Right.
So anytime you're digging anywhere around your pool locations. And people also think, like, I'm not digging that deep, I'm just planting, some flowers or a tree. Utilities don't have to be, they're not always that deep. So it's always a good idea to call 811 and then us.
You bet. The one I didn't even think about was sprinkler systems. Mm-hmm. I mean, they don't go that deep either, and that could get real spendy real quick. So this, again, is right tool, right people for the job that you have. Chris, who should be calling you? We've talked about the customer end. Is it just contractors or homeowners too? Are you dealing with everybody?
So I'm dealing with everybody. The biggest problem is homeowners do not know about secondary private utilities that need to be located out. And I think that the education part of it is just people don't know about the private utility part of it, and they think that Gopher State 1 covers it, but contractors and homeowners should contact us regardless. We're not going to charge you for it to be like, it'd be better for you just to contact me and I can tell you, hey, yeah, it might be a good idea for me to come out and take a look at this. Or I'm going to be like, you don't really need to worry about this. That's not a big deal, but you maybe want to still have me come out and mark it out just to protect it.
And I bet you get a lot of calls from new homeowners. Maybe the home isn't new, but the homeowners are. They don't know what the history is about about the guy that built that big shed and then ran the line, and he knows where it is, but that new group doesn't. And so whether it's detached or whatever, it's just smart business to do it. So Chris, you talked, I'm sure you've worked on big projects, little projects. What sets Eagle Eye apart from other locating companies that are out there?
So the biggest thing that sets us apart is our ability to troubleshoot. A lot of utility locates, I can teach somebody how to utility locate, but it actually is more of a art form with a lot more troubleshooting with some utilities. They just don't locate out right, and you get multiple signals that seem to be, oh, I'm on a line, but it's actually a bleed off onto something else. So it takes a lot of troubleshooting and a lot of skill to envision of multiple hours of figuring, oh, does this make sense that this is going this way or this power is going that way? And as far as anything else is, we're on time all the time, and we pick up emergency calls. So if you have need to call me here at 2:00 in the morning, I'm going to pick up that call and be out to your property within 45 to 50 minutes from you calling me to get that taken care of for emergency locate.
Incredible. So Lacey, you've got Eagle Eye in your name. Tell us what that means to you and to your clients.
So we picked this name very specifically because when you think about Eagle Eye, there's the eye for being precise and precision. And that's what we really have founded our company on, is accuracy, dependability, reliability, and we wanted to make sure that there was something in our name that emphasized that.
Excellent. All right, so here's the deal, people. You can pay a little up front or a whole lot later if things go sideways. But this is also about protection. Protecting you and protecting your family and making sure the job is done right. Right tool, right people for the job that you need done. That is what Eagle Eye Utility Locating is going to give you. All right, Lacey, we've got people out here. They're like, we got to talk to these people. How do they get a hold of you? How do they start the process of a conversation?
The easiest way to get a hold of us is on our website. So you can reach us at eagleeyeutilitylocating.com. So it's all one word. It's very long, a couple of repetitive letters in there, eagleeyeutilitylocating.com. And you'll get your free quote, big red box at the top. Click that button and we'll get back to you as soon as we can.
You can also get their website through the Chamber website as well. She is Lacey. He is Chris. They are the Mayens. They are with Eagle Eye Utility Locating. Hey, thanks for joining the Chamber. I'm excited for you as you guys have picked up the dice and said, let's start a business. And we wish you nothing but success as you guys move forward. And I have every thought that you guys are going to do great. And use these people. They are going to help you get that big project or little project done that you want done, but done safely and done right. Thank you so much. Will you come back and give us an update down the road?
Oh,
Yes.
we'll be back.
Yes, we will.
Excellent. All right, we're taking a break. When we come back, we're talking banks. We're talking Core Trust Bank. We're going to do it right after this.